Welcome to episode number 73 with my guest, Brian Kelly.
Welcome to Conscious Millionaire, the reality health and fitness show for busy entrepreneurs. Join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for expert interviews and insights from audience members. Now, here's your host, business and life coach, J.V. Crum III.
Hello, this is your host, J.V. Crum III, and welcome to you from wherever you're listening around the globe. Do you want to become more productive, maximize your profits, and make a big positive impact? Then the first step is to optimize yourself, your mental, physical, emotional health, and fitness. And a big shout out to Mike. Something I've learned is that how you do one thing is typically how you do everything. Personal accountability goes with you everywhere. Health and relationships with you go together in order to operate a successful business and balance the energy needed to sustain it. This podcast brings great perspectives in finding this balance. That was a review left on the rating and review at iTunes for Conscious Millionaire Health Reality Show. If you'd like to be our next shout out, just go on over to iTunes, leave a rating and review, and you could be the shout out on the next show. Now, we have a great show for you today, because our guest is an expert in mobile workouts. And we're going to be talking about how you can work out any place, anytime. He's a certified personal trainer, professional speaker, author, and founder of Global Fitness Club, an internet-based venue that provides online workouts, breakthrough mindset tools, and proven nutrition solutions. He helps entrepreneurs and busy business professionals to achieve peak performance both physically and mentally via this breakthrough program. My guest today is Brian Kelly. Brian, welcome to the show.
Hi, JV. Thank you so very much for having me on.
Well, and you're hailing from Southern California, one of my favorite places. I love San Diego. I went to grad school in LA, and you've got great weather.
Yes, we do. I love it here.
So, that's my formal introduction of you, Brian, but how would you describe yourself in your own words?
Wow. I'm a person who is very driven, very tenacious, someone who absolutely loves to help others. And that doesn't just sit in the fitness realm. I love to help people in the business area or any area of their personal lives. Is anything I can do to help. That's what really drives me, is to see others improve, overcome any challenges they may have, whether it's personally or business, and just take it to the next step and live a happier life.
Brian, I'm very much in simpatico with you because it's really helping others. And I think that's why so many people are attracted to Conscious Millionaire, is that it's talking about building businesses that take a difference you want to make in the world and go help people in a way that's really going to matter to them. And we're going to talk about, I think, a great topic, how anybody can work out any place, anytime. And as entrepreneurs, we're so busy. That means it could be in our office. It could be in a hotel. It also means that we can carry it with us on vacation and we can keep up our routines. So first of all, what is the approach that you're using so that anybody can work out any place, anytime?
Yeah, it's actually a really simple. I came up with this program specifically for entrepreneurs and busy business professionals that may not have access to a gym every day or every moment when it's time to work out. If you're on the road, then yes, you can work out easily in your hotel, in your office. In fact, I personally don't work out at a gym anymore. If I work out and I'm home, I work out at home. And to do that, you simply pack a set of high quality resistance bands that you can get anywhere on Amazon. I have links on a website, but you can bring, I would say, a maximum of 3 or a minimum of 3 high quality resistance bands. They each carry a different resistance quality or weight equivalent. And that's all you need. Between the resistance bands and your own body weight, you can get a world-class workout day in and day out from literally anywhere that you have access.
And so what's the investment that somebody has to get, say, 3 to 5 resistance bands?
It depends on where you purchase them from. You can get them very inexpensively. I would say around $40 for a good high-quality set of 3 resistance bands, and that can go up or down depending.
So that's a really great thing. So then if somebody's setting up, and they're very compact, so if you're going overseas, you can take them in your bags with you, and they don't weigh a lot. So it's a very convenient way. So go over some of the things that someone can use the resistance bands for So if they go out, they get a set of resistance bands, they want to work out. First of all, how many times should everybody be working out a minimum every week, and how long?
Oh, great question. That is a fantastic question. My personal opinion, in order to stay fit, one should work out 6 days a week at a minimum of an hour each day. And I know I get it right away. Entrepreneurs are out there saying, hey, wait, I don't have an hour every day. I already eat, drink, and sleep my business all the way up till the very end. And then I get my 5 to 6 hours sleep and I don't have time. But consider this, 1 hour of working out will increase your productivity by 2 hours. So if you do the math, you're actually gaining an hour of productivity because of the fact that you are more energized, you are more alert, and you are fit and healthy, and you will get things done faster.
Well, so that's really great. So you're going to get a 2-to-1 return. So the way to look at this is an investment in your productivity.
Yes, and in your health. But from an entrepreneurial standpoint, those that are really interested in taking their business to the next level, the productivity will definitely increase as you continue your workouts every day, 6 days a week, 1 hour per time.
Okay, so you have the resistance bands. What are you going to be doing for that hour?
There's a variety of workouts. That's the beautiful thing. There is variety. One day you do chest and core. You can do push-ups. A lot of this is not just resistance bands, as I mentioned before. Body weight is also a big player. So you can do push-ups, core work, basically a lot of work on the floor. If you don't have a mat, you can pick one up very cheaply at a local store. If you're going to have an extended stay at a hotel, for instance, I've done this personally, and I usually don't teach anything I don't personally do. And the resistance bands, you can utilize those for virtually any workout. I've used them for back and biceps. You can work your back, your biceps, your legs. You can utilize the bands to help add resistance to squats out on the floor. Virtually anything. You can do upright rows to work your back, your lower back. You name it. You can work out every part of your body through the program I've developed. It's very simple, and there's a lot of variety, and it keeps you going because of that variety. And you get to work different parts of your body, so when one part gets sore, and it will if you haven't worked out for some time, it gives it time to rest while you're working out the other parts during the other 5 workouts during the week.
Okay, so you're doing the 6 workouts a week to really get yourself not only in great shape, but have a lot of energy and productivity. Do you mix any of this with doing walking, brisk walking, and being outdoors at all? Or can anybody get everything they need from doing these resistance training?
You can get everything you need, in my personal opinion, going through this resistance training, because one of those days, as I put in my program, is cardio. So you do get cardio. You can mix it up by, if you want to go outdoors, and I highly recommend people do this, to be one with nature, go out and walk, jog, especially if you're running low on time. You know, every day, everyone's schedule isn't perfect, and life does happen. And sometimes you can't get in a full hour. And if something comes up and you know it's going to take that hour or part of that hour away, then simply just get up and jog around the hotel a few laps. Get the heart moving. Do something, a minimum. Just do anything every single day, 6 days a week, and get back to the regular schedule the following day when you're able to.
Well, you know, I know you're a mindset expert. It's an area that I focus on with every entrepreneur I work with. A lot of times you travel, you've got the hustle, you know, you've got the bags, you got to the hotel. How is it that you get yourself in the right mindset? Because, you know, when you get to the hotel, you're in a different environment, and there's also the go play kind of thing. We got to the, you know what I mean? Right?
Yes.
Because you're in another city. You want to go explore. You want to go down to the hotel lobby. You know, you want to have some fun. How do you get yourself in the right mindset to remember, wait a minute, this is an investment for myself, and do the workout rather than go out and play immediately?
That's a great question. And it's all about developing the habit beforehand. So once it has become a habit, it's not something that you have to think about. It will just be in the forefront of your mind all the time that I need to get my workout in. So if you're traveling, and let's say your flight doesn't leave until maybe mid-afternoon, we'll work out in the morning. If you're traveling early morning and you get there whenever you get there, if there's time, because sometimes if we're traveling cross country, there just simply isn't time. You just take that as your day off. You just have to do that. Like I said, schedules aren't always perfect, but the next day, the whole key to fitness is making it a priority in your life.
That's exactly what I was hearing. I was hearing two things from you, Brian, that it's a habit and it's also about a mental priority.
Yeah, and to make it a habit, there are two things that need to happen. One is you need to ingrain it deep into your mind. This is the mindset part. And the second is repetition, by working out consistently. Start out. If an hour is too much for you, by the way, to start out, and it is for some people, drop it down to half an hour. I've designed my workouts so that the first half hour and the second half hour are the same. You just repeat. For mindset, you can reprogram your mind at a deep unconscious level in a very short period of time with a product I've come up with called Fitnotherapy. And that's something I utilize and my clients utilize.
That sounds great. This is incredible information, Brian. I really appreciate you coming on the show and providing that. And up next, we have the gift giving and the conscious health questions. I have a special announcement. If you own a business with $50,000 or more in revenue and you'd like to have a one-on-one private chat with me about how to break through 6 or 7 figures so that you can make your big difference, I'd like to share the specific steps I learned from becoming a millionaire and how they can help you break through to your next level. These breakthrough sessions are valued at $347. However, there are a limited number of free sessions available. So to apply for your 30-minute call with me, just go to ConsciousMillionaireHealth.com, click on the blue graphic that says free 30-minute call with JV. Welcome back. I'm here with our guest, Brian Kelly, who is an expert in mobile workouts. But before we go to the health questions and the gift giving, I want to congratulate you for showing up today, because every time you show up, our show is Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's designed for busy entrepreneurs, and you are taking one more step forward on your own path to become healthier and fit. And you're also showing up here for one reason. You're showing up for yourself. So a big congratulations for me from doing that. And now it's time for the gift giving. Brian, what is the gift that you have for everybody listening today?
I'd love to give a wonderful gift to your listeners, JV, for spending their time with us. They made the commitment. They took action to listen to this broadcast. And what I'd like to do is return the favor to them for them taking action, which is to give them a free 2-month membership through Global Fitness Club. And then from that point forward, it's only $9 a month. It's a swinging deal. And I'm here. My goal is for people to become fit. I went through a horrible period of my life where my health went down very, very rapidly. And this saved my life. Going through fitness and developing this program was the reason I developed this program was because I went through a bad health issue. And the reason I'm so passionate about this is I would like to prevent anyone else from going through what I went through so that they can live a happy, fulfilled life.
Well, I think that's a great gift, and I really want to thank you for that, Brian. And you can get that gift by going to ConsciousMillionaireHealth.com. There's a gold image there. It's a big gold image, and it says free podcast gifts. Click on that, and you can not only get the gift from Brian today, but you can also get gifts from other guests that we've had previously. So just go to ConsciousMillionaireHealth.com, click on the gold image, free podcast gifts. And now it's time for the conscious health questions. So Brian, what is one action that busy entrepreneurs can take that'll help them optimize their health and fitness?
That's a great one. And my highest tip is always to develop your mindset. The second, though, is another very powerful tip, very powerful, just as powerful. And that is, if you don't have one now, get an accountability or workout partner. Now, that person doesn't actually have to be working out with you physically day by day. And I get that because we all travel. The thing is, check in with that person and say, hey, I just worked out. When are you going to do yours? To keep each other going. I personally have one where there were days I just flat out didn't want to work out. And I would skip workouts if I didn't have my accountability partner to give me that virtual kick in the butt to say, come on, let's do this. And I have to tell you, JV, that you're sometimes you're just so tired. You're just tired,
absolutely.
Exhausted, and just not feeling it. And I've been there so many times, and because my accountability partner would kick me in the butt, I was always so thankful because when I'm done with the workout, without fail, every single time, no matter how exhausted I was going in, coming out when I was done, I felt invigorated. I was ready to take on the world. And now sometimes it's 10 o'clock at night and it's time to go to bed.
And exactly. And at 10 o'clock, and the problem with the late night workout, because I've done that where I've said, okay, I'm going to work out, and I'd make myself go work out at 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Well, first of all, one of the things I found was that it would make me hungry because I used all this energy. And this is not the time of night you want to be going home and, scarfing up some food. And then I'd go home and it just doesn't work at that time. So you have to have a priority of saying, hey, this is a priority. Like today, I'm doing 9 recordings because I batch all my recordings, but I left an hour and a half in the middle of the day, and I live in a building. We have a great gym. And so I'll go down and I'll do my workout between doing all these recordings. And so I'll get it in the middle of the day, but you have to schedule it. That's what I found. If you don't schedule it, it doesn't work. Right.
That is absolutely perfectly correct.
It's got to be on your schedule like it's a meeting.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's like all of a sudden you look, but wait, there's no time for it. That's right, because you didn't schedule it. Yeah. So, what is your schedule? How do you, set up your day when you get up from both a health and a fitness standpoint, so that you're going to have a successful day and you're going to be healthy and fit?
Yeah, one of the things that people need in life is balance. And that's something I recently was coached on. And that's another thing is it's very important to hire a coach, not only for your business, but even for your life. This is the first time I've done it, and it's reaped great rewards. So prioritize balance in your life. What does that mean? That means just like you said, JV, schedule not just your business, but your workouts and your fun time. In fact, make your fun time the first thing you schedule, and everything else becomes secondary in your mind. And when you do that, you find that your productivity during the times you schedule for your business soar. It blew my mind when I first put this into play. And so whatever is good for you for scheduling your workout, and you're right, the earlier in the day, the better if you can. If you can't, then you can't. Then do it when you can. If it's 10 o'clock at night, do it. Just be sure the bottom line is to do it.
But, and you were talking about balance. So what is a secret or insight that you've discovered to both get more balance and more peace in your life?
Yeah, that's it. It's beautiful. And that's what I was saying earlier. Just schedule it. And I scheduled, for instance, here's a great example. I scheduled a date night with my wife. And I told her the day and the time. Specific, not just we're going to go out to eat dinner Thursday night. No, I want to do this. And let's talk about what we're going to do. Whatever is fun for you, schedule it. And then when it's time to work, this is the key, is to shut off all outside noise. That means literally shut off your cell phone, literally stop Facebook. And there is software to keep you from actually opening certain. And I have this software, JV, and it's phenomenal. It keeps you from opening your email. You can configure it to keep it from opening whatever software application that is a time suck for you.
So, and then you can actually go like from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. I can't open this.
Exactly.
Wow, that's great. Yeah. It's kind of like putting but in my case, because I'm really on a journey to lose 100 pounds, it's one of the things I've talked about. I gained weight when I took care of my dad when he was dying. But I don't have to put a lock on the refrigerator because there's absolutely nothing in my house that isn't healthy. And most of it's vegetables. And right now, I've got some, I think it's a shark that I have. And I have a piece of salmon, so I've de-thawed them, and they're ready, so I can eat either one of them, for lunch and one for dinner. And everything else is raw vegetables or things I'm going to steam. So, and some walnuts, right? Because the walnuts are really helpful. So I really appreciate this. It's been a great chat with you. And Brian, I want to thank you for being here with us today. And again, I want to congratulate you for showing up again for the Conscious Millionaire Health Reality Show, because you're showing up for yourself. I want to make certain that you get the gift because it's really going to add value to you. Just go to consciousmillionairehealth.com. Click on the golden image that says free podcast gifts, and I'll catch you on the next Conscious Millionaire Health Reality Show. Brian, thanks again for being on the show.
Thank you, JV. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for listening, and be sure to download your free copy of Top 10 Tips for Achieving Optimum Health. Just go to ConsciousMillionaireHealth.com, or in the United States, text Top 10, that's TOPTEN, Top 10, one word, to 38470. Again, text Top 10 to 38470 now. And tune in to the next Conscious Millionaire Health reality show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with your host, J.V. Crum III.
This is a reminder to always consult with your physician or licensed health advisor prior to making any changes in your diet or exercise program. As always, take full responsibility for the decisions and actions that you take, including the effect that they may have on your health.